afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Isaac Neff, winner of yesterday's Midwest Mountain Bike Championships. Congratulations.
Thanks.
So how'd it go?
Well, obviously it went pretty well.
Yeah, right?
No, it's a good day. I something about the mud that I like. I always seem to do well in the mud, and I actually seem to also do well at this course. So
yeah,
that's both things came together for me.
Is this your first WORS win?
No, actually I've won one WORS race before, and funny enough it was at this course.
Yeah?
So I won the year before and became a pro XCT. So, yep.
Nice. So conditions weren't normal conditions. Tell us a little bit about how the course treated everyone yesterday.
Well, I mean, I will say I think it treated everybody the same, which some people feel otherwise, but we all had to ride in the same conditions, and yeah, it was pretty muddy. I mean, it really poured for a while right before the race, and made it pretty sloppy. I think there's quite a bit of clay out here, it seems like, so it's definitely a slick course.
Yeah.
And you know, in the mud, so often all the corners are different, so you just try to ride as fast as you can and hope that you don't lay it out in the next corner. But
how did you open the gap?
well, I got to give props to Tristan. He was really riding well on the first lap, and so the first lap Tristan got the whole shot and was going good at the beginning. About halfway through the first lap, Tristan, myself, Brian Motter, and Nathan Guerra came together, and so there's four of us. Brian and I made a mistake in like what they call the skills section or program. Yep. So we made a mistake in there, and they got a little gap on us, Nathan and Tristan.
Yep.
Then the second lap, I was by myself ahead of Brian, and then I caught Nathan. And then it was just Tristan, myself, and Nathan on the second lap. And then about halfway through the second lap, I came up to Tristan, and he had cut his tires. So he had I think a pretty good gap at that point. I mean, I could see where he was, but he was riding well. So then I was alone in first, and then
steady from there on out.
I just tried to ride as fast as I could.
Awesome. Well, congratulations and good luck today at Short Track.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Brian Matter, second place at the Midwest Mountain Bike Championships. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So tell us about your race.
It was good. It was very muddy, very slippery, kind of like the US Pro XCT from a few years ago. So I was pretty excited to get to the start line and let her rip in some mud and doing some slipping, sliding around.
Yeah.
But my first lap was not my best.
No.
And that's racing. I think I was on the ground 5 times from crashes.
Right.
So I stopped and I let some tire pressure out. I think when I stopped, I was maybe in 3rd place, and then 2 guys passed me. I was back to 5th place, and once I got my tire pressure dialed, then I was forward the rest of the race.
Right.
So
good.
It was good.
We haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to?
Oh, just having fun.
Yeah, racing bikes.
I did the Epic Rides events. Was kind of my focus early season. I did Mount Bar Epic because it was on my wish list. I'd never ridden those trails up there.
Really?
Red Earth Classic last weekend, and here I am.
Yeah, well, good. We're glad to see you back, and thank you so much.
Awesome, thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Nathan Guerra, 3rd place at the Midwest Mountain Bike Championships. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks.
So tell us about your race.
Well, I was feeling really good, and right from the get-go, I think I came into the woods 3rd behind Isaac and Tristan. And then I moved up behind Tristan. I could tell, like, right away I just wasn't handling the mud well. It was obviously a mud race. And he was riding away from me, and usually I'm really good in the mud. And I just, for some reason, it never clicked with me that maybe if I just stopped and take some air out of my tires, it would have went better. And I think I just, I haven't done a mud race on like a wider rim yet. And like, when you go to a wider rim, you end up not trying to mess along with PSI. It all changes.
Yeah.
So it's just been a little while since we had a mud race, and it was good. I moved my way up to 2nd at one point. After Tristan was gone, he flatted, and then I thought I'd be catching Isaac, and then I just kept going backwards. And eventually, he actually just went down a few times, and you know, I was a little frustrated with myself actually with how poorly I was riding the mud. But you know, Isaac had an amazing race. Brian obviously was going really strong.
Right.
He, I guess, stopped like 3 times to take PSI out and then caught me and went by me, and there was nothing I could do about it from like maybe a strength point, but at the same time I think also just like, you know, there were sections where we weren't pedaling and he was gaining like 5 seconds on me every corner. So I should have, you know, the wiser man got away from me at yesterday, but whatever. It was a good race. I felt good, and I'm glad that we got the mud out of the way. I welcome more mud. I just
feels bad. Mud is fine, but you just have to be able to ride it, and if you can't ride it, then it's hard.
Yeah, and just don't want to be on the ground. I mean,
yeah.
So I was a little frustrated that I didn't know better. I mean, I've been at this for a long time, and to not know better about, like, dude, just take some air out of your tires.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
a simple thing would have helped.
It was a death march too. I mean, it wasn't like we were gonna be. The amount of time you can make up if you just make an adjustment like that is so much bigger than being on the ground 50 times or whatever.
Yeah.
So, whatever. It's a good race. Congratulations to Brian and Neff for sure, man. They killed it yesterday.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Justin Piontek, 5th place at the Midwest Mountain Bike Championships. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So tell us about your race.
It was muddy.
Yeah, super muddy.
Yeah, just kind of had to stay upright. Some of the climbs were unclimbable for me with just too much mud gooped up on my tires. So
yeah. You do a lot of running the bike.
Just on the hills. A few hills and whatever.
So the Trek Skills Park, it was kind of wet. Were you able to ride all of that?
I rode it the first 2 laps, and then the 3rd lap I just decided to run it.
Yeah.
Figured I'd save myself.
So you were 5th, and Pete Kiernan was 4th, correct? No, Pete pulled out. Who's 4th?
I don't know his name. Somebody from
Oh,
Kentucky.
someone from Kentucky. So when did you lose contact with him?
He actually just passed me and just came up, passed me, and he
And
was
just
gone.
kept going, and he was gone?
He was able to climb the hills.
Yeah.
It seemed like at least the one he passed me.
Those hills were so hard to climb. You got so much mud in your tires.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about short track today.
Short track was fun. It's
Hard.
Not as muddy and really hot.
Yeah. What place were you?
4th.
4th.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, will we see you soon?
Yeah, I think I'll be at the next one.
Awesome. Well, congratulations today.
Thank you.